Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Oluwadamilare Awe. Welcome to another exciting episode of Issues on Broadway TV. So today I'm going to be talking about a very, very common aspect of relationship. So the question is, or the topic is, should your past relationship define your current one? So here is my take. Projecting your past relationship on your current one is like reliving a dream you had last night, but right now it's going to be like in a broad daylight. We all know intellectually that it is so difficult, to let go of some certain relationship, especially when you have so much experience and memories in that relationship. But right now, we have seen relationship crumble when people tend to, project their past relationship on their current relationship. And this times, it's so much complicated that, it doesn't just lead you into a path where you do not like, but it has a significant, feel or error on your significant partner. When it's just in a setting where you think you have moved on and you are no longer interested in a person, and then you go into a new relationship, or everything you do subconsciously is still attached to your former relationship. How do you think is going to feel on your current partner? Of course, it's going to be so draining that at the end of the day, it robs you of your joy in a particular relationship. It robs you of your growth in this particular relationship. So here's what I think. I think when you find yourself in a position where you feel like you still have to think about your ex or your previous partner, and then you're bringing that memories and experience into your current relationship, I think it is okay for you to start letting go. It is okay for you to make a conscious effort and decision and say that, and say that this is where it ends. Okay, so that's my number one opinion. You let go. And then number two is that you honor and value the current love that you have. If you respect your partner, your new partner, if you love him enough, or even if you don't love him enough, but if you respect him and you feel that you want to love him, and is the one you want to be with currently, I think it is time for you to just value the relationship, honor him, and then, give him that respect that he deserves. It does not deserve the fact that you're still hung up on your ex and you're in a relationship with him. And if you feel that you cannot do that, if you feel that, okay, it is not worthy of your current love, maybe you should just let him go, instead of suffering him, or instead of making him, be in a relationship where he has to compete with your ex unknowingly. It is draining, it is psychologically draining, and then it doesn't even make sense. Nobody was going to be happy in that relationship. And then number three, I think it is okay to voice out your fears. Discuss these things with someone you feel is wise enough to advise you, someone you feel that, okay, if at the end of the day you need someone to run to, this person is always having your back. Discuss these things with the person, voice out your fears. Let them know that, okay, this is how I feel. Or maybe when so person does something, I remember what the other person used to do to me. And then, once you start having that conflicting vibe, once you start trying to pair them together, put them together and everything, run to someone and voice out your fears. And lastly, I think you should have a closing ceremony. So what I mean about having a closing ceremony is that shut that door to your past. It doesn't have to define your future. It is most times when people go run to the past, it affects their future, because at the end of the day they don't grow, they don't move forward, they don't even they don't do what they set out to go and do at a particular point in time. So I just feel like have a closing ceremony. Meditate, pray, just have that alone time where you have to define that, okay, this is how I want it to go from this particular point. This is how I want things to be done. And this is how things is going to be. So I think you should have a closing ceremony. Have a passing out party for yourself. You don't have to throw this. You can listen to music. You can read books. You can hang out with your friends. Let them just know that, okay, you're making this conscious effort, this decision that, okay, I am letting go of my past. I'm shutting the doors to my past. So I think you should have a closing ceremony. And then lastly, just let love lead. Let love lead in your relationship. Do not be stuck in the past. It doesn't help anybody, trust me. It does not help. It's going to be difficult, yes. It's not as easy as ABC, but do not let your past relationship define who you are or your current relationship. Make sure you have that conscious effort and conscious decision. That's all I say. Conscious decision that this is how it ends and That is all it takes. So I hope I've been able to help you guys a little. Anyone who is stuck in the past, nobody's judging you. We just feel like it is time to move on. It is time to let love lead in your relationship. Eat, pray, love. Let's take a deep breath and then just know that, okay, the past is gone and the future is all you have and now. So join us next time on Issues on Broadway TV, and I hope you have enjoyed this particular episode. You can follow us on Instagram at Broadway TV and subscribe and the subscribe button below on Broadway Africa TV on YouTube. Thank you and bye for now.